Good morning, everyone. Hello. All right, so I swear this might be like the last Facebook Live I do for a while, but my reception was so good when I was recording a video earlier today. Now it's choppy. Damn it. But I was doing a Facebook Live earlier today for my Wedding Pros Badass Bootcamp people. And the video was so great, but now it's kind of choppy, which sucks. Facebook Live are a pain in my ass. All right, but anyways, I want to talk about me promoting the Wedding Pros Badass Bootcamp. And if it made you feel uncomfortable, this is a great learning lesson, okay? So I always know when I'm going through a promotion time. And if you have a business and you're going through a big like launch, or you're trying to promote something or a service, you have something online you're really trying to push and sell, get comfortable with this, because this is something that's going to come up a lot. So in my newsletter, whenever I'm promoting something and I know I'm going for a hard push, I already know in my head that I'm going to lose about, on average, 10 people from my newsletter list. I already know that. So most people are like, oh my God, Shannon, that's terrible. That's awful. I don't want that to happen to me. But that's really what happens when you are promoting a product. Now, it could be a couple things. It could be that those people don't want to get sold to. Maybe you just feel uncomfortable, someone trying to sell you something. Or it could be the second thing, which happens to a lot of people, which happened to me, was that it brought up something in me. When people say, like, sorry, it's so choppy now. Okay, but when people say, if you see something within someone else that bothers you, sometimes it's because either you want to be like that or something you don't have, right? So when I'm promoting my product and I know I'm going to lose 10 people, either those 10 people, I am triggering them somehow, or, they just don't want to get sold to. That's totally fine. But if when I promoted the Wedding Pros Badass Bootcamp, you were kind of like, oh my God, she sells so much. Oh my God, she's like really pushing her product. Or it brought up something that made you feel uncomfortable. It is a perfect time to question yourself on whether you are comfortable with selling. And did it bring up something for you where you kind of felt like maybe I should sell more? Now, your initial reaction is probably not, I should sell more. It's probably, she sells so much, that's so icky, that's so uncomfortable, right? But what's really going on, like, deep down inside, is that you want to sell that much and be that confident and push product that much without no hesitation, and you're kind of struggling with something inside of yourself that's like, I don't like that, but I want that. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Whenever you've seen someone else sell something, comment below if it's made you uncomfortable or made you, kind of feel icky or weird, right? Let me know if that's ever happened to you. And then hopefully we can talk through, like, what happened with you. And this is the thing, guys. It used to happen all the time to me. All the time. Like, I would see a girl, say another coach or another, women with like an online business, and I would see her selling her stuff, and she'd be selling it and selling and selling it. And I would say, like, oh God, I don't want to be like that. Like, that's like, oh, that's like too much, right? But when you're running a business, if you're not selling, then you don't have a business, like, bottom line, right? And if the thing about the great thing about this business or the businesses you own, yeah, like I suffer from being a shy salesman. Yeah, Christine. But the great thing about owning this type of business, or a business where you're super passionate about, is that there is nothing sleazy behind trying to sell your services, because you believe and are so passionate. Like, if I asked one of you, do you think you would do the best work for a client? Do you think you would do the best work for a bride? You would probably say yes, right? So it's a service to these people to say, I know I can do something for you, and I know I can be the best person for this job. So I'm going to really try to sell my stuff, because I believe it's the best thing for you, and I believe it can help you and it can change your life. So does anybody else feel uncomfortable selling their stuff? Has anybody else ever been triggered by someone else selling a lot of their stuff? And you looked at them and said, "Oh my God, I can't believe how much she like is like pushing sales on me. This is like, ugh, this is too much." Have you ever had that reaction? So Christine says, "I suffer from being a shy salesman." So I'm guessing, I don't know if a salesman could ever be shy. Maybe it just means like you don't like to sell at all. And that's totally okay. But when you are in a place where you're so uncomfortable selling, what's really going on is that you are disconnected from you're connected to more fear and anxiety, and you're disconnected from the passion or the reason why you started this business, right? So I started Shannon De Palma coaching because I know I can change women's lives by showing them what's possible and like getting out of their own head and showing them some marketing stuff. But it only makes me feel uncomfortable in the sense, thanks Kate for participating. It only makes me feel uncomfortable in the sense that deep down I'm a little, Kate, yes, that's exactly what I'm speaking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like, so when you see someone else selling, it makes you super uncomfortable, or it makes you jealous, or you get angry, or you get, like, you just get these bad emotions about selling. But it's really because you are more connected to the anxiety and the fear you have around, selling than are connected to the passion that you have behind your business and why you know people need to buy your product. So whenever there's a disconnect there, it always comes off as like selling is icky, it's uncomfortable, it's sleazy, it's slimy, it's all this other stuff, when really you're just trying to either give someone a great, photography service, calligraphy service. You're trying to give them great designs, and you know you can do it, and you know you bring the best to your customers and your clients. So when you draw from that energy and that right there, that's the thing that will make you stop feeling uncomfortable and sleazy and make you feel like, no, you should buy my stuff because I know I can help you. I know I'll do the best job, right? It's okay. I love that point that you made, because that is exactly it. Like when you're triggered by people promoting their stuff, really going hardcore with it, just nonstop, almost not, I mean, not harassing you, but almost like they're nonstop with it and they can't stop talking about it, or they can't stop talking about their service. It's because you're jealous that they're so confident in pushing it, that they are so excited maybe about pushing their product, that they feel comfortable selling. I love this topic so much because it was the biggest breakthrough in my business that I ever had. And Christine says, "I let my emotions, fear of rejection, of being too expensive, take the wheel." Oh my God. No, Christine. No, Christine, no. So the emotional part, it's not like, this is the thing. So this might be kind of where the us being women kind of plays into a little bit of this. So emotions, the fear of rejection, of being too expensive. When men approach this kind of topic of selling, it's like, okay, here's my product. This is how much, if you guys saw the live I did the other day, it's like, here's my product. This is how much it is. That's it. So there's no emotions tied to it. Men are very like simple. They have, they're very much not tied into the emotions, but I don't want to come off as like this is a bad thing and this is a good thing. It's just like men simplify it. Here's the service, pay me money for it, and that's it, guys, But women, we put all these other things into it, like, oh God, should I change the color? Is it too much? Blah, blah, blah. It's just simple. The funny thing is, money, it's just money. You're just exchanging money for a service. In no place is there any room for emotions. It's just, here's the thing I'm giving you. Pay me this amount of money because this is the value. This is what it's worth. This is, how much I calculated for my time and blah, blah, blah. And that's it, right? Like, take all the other stuff out of it because it's just money. And you're just, it's this simple. Okay, guys. So I have to go get ready to teach my Wedding Pros Badass Bootcamp, but I wanted to come in here today to talk about if my promotion had triggered you at all, because I've been triggered before and didn't know why I was being triggered. I just was like, oh, I just must not like sales, or the way she did it, I don't want to do it. And this like round of launching that I did, I felt very comfortable and really passionate about what I was selling. And I want that to happen for you. I want you to not feel uncomfortable selling, or I want you to feel connected to the passion and the energy you have behind it. Um, so yeah, so watch the video again because it's awesome. I give some good tips. All right, guys, have a good Wednesday. And hopefully I'll probably see you guys tomorrow because I like doing these Facebook lives just as long as they're not too choppy. All right, bye everyone.